This is the 2021 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Yeast Experiment number 2, Saison. Thank you to our sponsors, Imperial Yeast, 5 Star Chemicals, Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store, Brewing America, all stainless steel mash paddle sponsors. Also Hopsteiner and Yakima Chief Hops. Get brewing.
Alright, I am back for another review. So this one is Nate Pico, Under the Table Brewing South. He used an Omega OYL 500, Saisonstein's Monster. So we'll give you some information on that. I've got the shared document up. I've got their website for Omega Yeast with this as well. So we'll go through some of the information on this. Nate does a really cool label on his bottles. So this is 7.9% with 32 IBUs. It is was fermented at 68 Fahrenheit. Original gravity was 1063. Final gravity was 1.004, so pretty low. Not as low as I've seen it, but still it's the second lowest one I've gone through so far. Mash pH of 5.4 with a final pH of 4.5. Let me go through just some of the information he has on the shared document here. He used, again, Omega's OYL 500, Saisonstein's Monster, 1 package, no starter, 5.5 gallon batch. He brewed on the 8th of May. Looked like he kegged it up on the 5th of June and bottled on the 9th of June. He brews on a Grainfather G30. Mashed at 150. Again, the pH was 5.4. I already gave you the OGs and the FG. Looks like it was, again, fermented at 68. That's on there already. Final gravity, forced carbonation, used the carbonation stone, quick carb lid type. So the rest of the stuff is all on the bottle. Give you a couple of quick things on the yeast itself. Again, this is from Omega's website. So it's considered low flocculation. Attenuation's 80 to 90%, good for Belgian ales. Temperature range is 65 to 78, so he's just over the bottom half of it. Alcohol tolerance is 11%. And then it says this is a genetic hybrid of 2 Saison strains, the French OYL 026 and the Belgian OYL 027. It is a versatile, aromatic, attenuative with silky mouthfeel. Excels in high gravity and it ferments more reliably and thoroughly than its parents. Spicy, complex, tart, dry, crisp with some bubblegum character present from its Belgian parent and more fruit and fewer phenolics than its French parent. So it'll be interesting to see. Kind of sounds like right in my my wheelhouse where I like Saison. So we'll get a nice little hiss on it. Get a pour here. Color is right on spot from what I've seen out of the other ones. We'll put all of it in there so that way if there's any dregs or anything in the bottom. Not as clear as the other ones. I like the color, very pretty color, nice copper. Pretty cloudy, comparable. I can't see through it at all. So depending on who you talk to, some people like their Saisons to stay this way. Some people like to drop out clear. Again, this is an interesting thing to look at in terms of the yeast and what it does and how it drops out. So carbonation-wise, the head dropped away pretty fast. I don't know if it'll focus. There you go. See a couple of carbonation coming up. So carbonation looks good. Not a problem there. Let's get a nose on it. Real light Belgian. Maybe get a hint of that bubble gum, but not an awful lot there. Get a little more of that clove. Maybe just a hint of banana there, but really gotta be searching for it. So, all right, let's launch, you guys. All right, so this one's got more peppery undertones than the other ones have so far. Slight bubblegum underneath it. Peppery, I would say, is probably the most dominant flavor that I'm getting through. Right on the mid palate. very nice. I like that pepperiness coming through on it. Yeah, that peppery's right there in the front. That's the out in front with the most of everything. A little bit of bubble gum, maybe a hint of clove, maybe a touch of banana, but I'm not even sure. If I didn't read it, I probably wouldn't have found it in there. Very dry, crisp. Does drop off your palate pretty fast. Yeah, that's a really good. I like that that yeast a lot. Very solid beer. So that's probably right there in the middle of the road again. Again, as I was saying, as you're going through and judging these, you try to do the best you can in terms of not putting your personal, what are your personal likes and dislikes about it. Is there an issue that you find as a fault to the style? No issues at all with this. Interesting in terms of clarity-wise, just based on the other ones that have dropped out more clear. Mine that's been sitting in the keg has dropped out clear-ish, not brilliant at all, like the last couple I've reviewed that were super clear. This is a lot more cloud. You could see, I don't know if you can see a light change obviously through it, but not anything in terms of being able to see, any clarity through there. Yeah, that's a really solid beer, Nate. Nice job with this. I'm impressed. I like this one a lot. This will definitely go on my list of ones that I enjoy and I want to try again as we move forward with Saison. So yeah, this one's going to be hard because I've had a lot that I really like so far. They're all kind of in that middle of the road, and I like that about the Saisons. So it'll be hard to try to judge these and put these scores together as we're finishing up with this. So I'll try to get this posted and get this out and get this moving along. So thanks again to Nate for putting your beer into the competition and being part of the experiment. Really cool experiment, having a great time with this, enjoying trying everybody's different beers and how the yeasts are going with this. So all right, I think this is review number 5. So in the banks, I'm going to go and enjoy this beer. Great Sunday afternoon sipper. So thanks again, guys. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Sláinte.